are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Brought the semi over because it is wet out here. So last night I got into mowing, well, all yesterday afternoon. Here we are today. We need some heat. It's not supposed to get really hot today, so we might not be into chopping this stuff till this afternoon. It might be a slow-paced morning. I'm gonna go finish up mowing what I got. Then I gotta move some rakes and get right into it. So we'll go jump in the mower tractor and get going. So appreciate you guys watching along. Not as light as I thought. Like, it actually is a pretty good crop. So I got this field and then just a tiny little one left, and then I can unhook from the mower for, I don't know, 2 weeks hopefully. Maybe a little bit longer. I gotta look at my schedule, but yeah, this stuff is, it's actually pretty good. So we'll haul manure over here and really get it going. Third cutting's looking good there. We got some bicycles, we got a runner. Keep coming, guys. Corn looks good. Real good. That corn looks really good. Building ears, making tons, name of the game. So we're all done mowing. I actually did stop for a little bit, talk to the neighbor that owns the pasture where the heifers are. They actually got a 9-month-old heeler puppy. I should have grabbed the GoPro. Cute puppy. So Yanko's not a big fan of puppies nipping at him, but he did party it up with them, and he tried to go steal their tennis ball, and I didn't let that happen. But yeah, Yanko's kind of a, he does his own thing. Other dogs, he wants to meet them, and then he's like, I'm on to the next. But I'm a big fan of heelers, especially puppies. They're just adorable in my eyes. So headed back past the cranberry bog now. We'll get this dropped. We'll go pick the rake up. They left it in a field, and I don't know why but we'll go pick it up and we'll move over there. It's like 70 degrees, maybe like 68, 70 degrees. So none of this stuff is drying super fast, which I hope it dries the heavy stuff. This lighter stuff we'll probably rake this afternoon and then get in and chop it tonight or this evening. The other stuff I'll have to get into tomorrow. But that's the thing, when you have really good crop, it takes a while to dry down. Previously, I talked about the hitch being different than our other one, which is 2-point. But if you pop this off, and you slide that up, and then you jack this up, the thing I don't like, this jack's too long, so we gotta get a shorter one. I keep having to dig holes. It does have how to tighten things and whatnot, but then if you jack it up, at some point it will pop out of there. There we go. It's probably a little tight. There we go. So see, that falls right out, and that way I've already loosened all the jam nuts and everything else. Can't do that one-handed, but pull the pin up, I'll pull forward, and then we'll do that. So then next time when we back up to it, you put the hitch on, you back up, drop it down, lock itself in, and away it goes. It does make hooking up way easier by yourself. So some of you might remember, get this stick. Oh, there's a little. Some of you might remember that we mowed some grass, and it got rained on, and it got rained on, and it got rained on, and we were gonna dump cart it off. Well, that's where I am. The other grass started growing up through it, and we thought about not even touching it, but they left a rake here, and if we leave it, it would just leave some strips in the field. Most of it was already gone. There's some sticks up here that I saw, so I figured it'd stop. There's a big one somewhere in here. So yeah, this is what it looks like third's growing up through it, but this was all in strips, so I figured I'd rake it up. I'm just gonna chop it back onto the ground, but at least it will be in little pieces and not huge pieces. Thought there was a big stick somewhere in here that I just saw. I guess not. There it is. I think. So with that being said, I'll swing through here on my way to the new seatings and I'll chop this up. This ground just gets wet. Right here, there's like a sinkhole. It goes from dry to like you're buried. Ask me how we know that. That's what happens. Yeah, the 4230 got buried there. One's coming around mowing right here, right down the path, and ding, hit mud all over everywhere. Yeah, this stuff. So, alrighty. Well, we got 2 rows to chop over here. As you see, these rake arms, we got to do some love to them. As you see, there's some mud, but they're all hanging like that because they're getting wore out. We got our broken one, so it's on my list. We got to pull this apart, get it fixed up, but we'll head down the road. We're chopping. This stuff's actually really on point. It's got some wet spots. My truck's out back there stuck in the mud. Truck driver decided not to turn very much, or overturned, which then resulted in not turning at all and just going straight. So, waiting on the tractor to finish up raking, and then we'll get it tugged right out. Truck driver made that corner, and then instead of looking out and making sure that you were actually they were turning, jacked the wheels all the way and just pushed, snow plowed himself right into the corner, and then buried it. So pulled it out. Yeah, today's gonna fight me. We were running pretty good. Front tire on the Mac is flat. Well, not steer tire, but drive tire's flat there. That's cool. I've never had an issue with that tire, so that's something new. Sorry about the dirty windows. Kind of jumped in and didn't think about it. A little drier than I'd like, but it's okay, we're gaining. I mowed this stuff this morning, and then we raked it, and well, here we are chopping it. Hay in a day. Sending her home. She's got a flat tire. Glad I didn't have it loaded. This gives you a good idea of how tight our roads are and how low the trees are and stuff. Unloaded. Max unloaded. Father's pushing bunk. We're gonna jump in here. We got one more load to do, and then everything tomorrow will be new seatings, so got a lot to do tomorrow. So all we got is seatings left to do. I'm gonna go see and rake. Well, I'm gonna move the rake over, and I'll see how dry it feels, if I'm gonna rake any tonight or if we're gonna wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow it's a skeleton crew, so I I'd like to get ahead some, but I guess we got all day to see how we go. But I'll head down the road, jump in the rake, and we'll go check that stuff out. Oh, that roadway. So this property here, all of this got sold at some point. So the landowner that owns the barn, the pasture that we use, is going to be different than these landowners. But all that ground is put in so they have to keep the open space open. It has to stay in agriculture. Woo! There we go. So it has to stay in agriculture. They are going to build a roadway through the middle or along the edge or something. 4 house lots. The fields will look a little different, not much, but there's our. You got a blue heeler puppy, so Yanko played with it earlier. But we'll head down the road. Same with like there's house lots planned over there and whatnot. This field here and the one on the other side, that's all different. There's no house lots there. Same, that's wet, so they're not putting house lots there. But the idea is it's all in like a trust or an agreement that it has to stay in agriculture. It has to look the same way it is. I guess even the landowners who owns the pasture here, and we got our cows out there, some heifers, he's redoing the rock wall, and they came and told him that it's a scenic road, he can't tamper with stuff, but they did like how well the rock wall was looking. So I guess he's in good graces with the town. Yeah. Not a bad day. 2 loads in the green truck, the Mac got 3/4 in the semi. We started at 4 o'clock. Yeah, not even 4 o'clock, 4:30. So I'll park this and then I'll jump in the tractor. Mowed this stuff yesterday afternoon. Still a lot of dampness to it. So this is like laying down. That's the issue. I'm worried about that. The stuff that was laying down in it. Well, I'll flip it over. We'll see. I got a ride coming, so don't think I'm gonna rake much. Yeah, this stuff is just, it's so thick. It needs, I don't know, 4 or 5 more hours of sun tomorrow, and it's not hot out. That's part of it. The stuff we chopped today dried out a little too quick, or no, it dried out not too quick or nothing, but I did go around the outside, rake the row in just to flip it over and see. Usually outside doesn't dry with trees on over it, but yeah, it's parked up. I'm gonna go get the chopper, probably bring it home. It's got a little tick going on the left side. I don't know if it's the drum, roller drum, getting close, or if it's the shear bars. I don't know, maybe I put a knife or rock through something and it moved, but we're gonna get out of here. We appreciate you watching. I got a lot of grass to chop tomorrow. I don't even know how many loads are in here. Whew. And it's not just this. So I got 17 acres of seeding to get off, which isn't that much, but it is just me and my father tomorrow. And I'm gonna say we got one, two, three, maybe 3 loads out of this field, out of 4.5 acres or something. Granted, this is our furthest field, and then we'll get closer to home, so hopefully everything goes good. That's what I'm working on. But appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.